Hi, my name is Ethan Helbig. I'm a regionals athlete from the Mid-Atlantic Regional, and I'm a King Kong athlete. And today, we are gonna empty and see what is in my King Kong duffel bag. So, daily travel. This is what my bag normally looks like. Always has a belt on the outside because I stuffed this baby pretty full. I kind of push it to the max on a daily basis. So, first things first, I got my Rogue belt. I use this for like squats, deadlifts. No Olympic weightlifting, but it's a little too thick on the front for me. But that's my that's my big boy belt. And I guess we should just start with let's start with the side pocket. So I like this little side pocket here because it's kind of short. This is normally where I keep my Nova 3 sups. So I take max capacity, max perform during the day. So I like to keep those in my bag so I don't have to go hunting for them, especially because most of the time I don't know where I'm gonna work out. I could be traveling, I could not be. These are all my open scores, so I don't know why they're still in there, but I never empty out my bag. So sometimes there's just a bunch of garbage sitting in here. Little shoe compartment on the bottom, love it. Keep my Nano 8s in there, so I got my Metcon shoes. Normally I got 2 or 3 pairs of shoes on me, and half of them are normally in this bag and 1 pair is on my feet. So that's that end, and let's see what's in the front. I honestly don't even know what's in here, so we might have to censor this out. So we have a sample of Pre. I got this at Wodapalooza. I actually don't use it, but hey, it's still sitting in there from like 4 months ago.
For a rainy day, perhaps.
For a rainy day, yep. And over here, that's for when I rip my hands. That's actually like little gel tabs of Second Skin, or New Skin. And then that is a used Southwest gift card. So like I said, just sometimes there's a bunch of garbage sitting in here.
All right.
Side compartment, we have a plane ticket from, so that's my plane ticket from Atlanta, Georgia last year. Still got that just chilling in there. And on this little side pocket, we have my Lifesaver, Mott's fruit snacks. They don't pay me, but I eat them. So you always gotta have fruit snacks. You never know when you're gonna need some quick carbs. And
Quick carbs.
Another barcode from a gym.
A gym.
Guest pass. Don't know where from.
Planet Fitness? Is it Planet
I
Fitness?
actually think that might be from when I was in Delaware. I was at my girlfriend's gym, and they have like a big commercial gym. So,
Cool.
all right. So this is where we get into the fun stuff. This little end pocket is where I put all my chalky stuff. So, I am sponsored by. Now we are getting over to the side pocket. So this is where I put all my chalky stuff. So this is where all the, I guess the build-up goes. So I'm sponsored by Victor Grips, so don't be alarmed. I'm gonna pull a bunch of stuff out of here. We got my 4-finger grips. We got my 3-finger geckos. Not allowed to see those. Those are prototypes. I got my ring grips. So I got grips for everything. Got a nice little tape of roll of tape here. I did not know this was in here. I've been looking for this. Yeah. So these pockets are huge. Sometimes you can't even find what you're looking for. I got wrist guards for days, and 1 lonely junk headband that is covered in chalk. So I will probably put this on my forehead later, and it will still wick sweat away. And a little pile of chalk in the bottom. Other than that, that's it for that pocket. And now we got the main compartment. So this is where the meat and potatoes are. So I have the Adidas Lee Strongs. I'm actually going to be switching over to Reebok here soon. Sorry, Adidas. But I'm really, really excited to be getting my new Legacy lifters. So those are going to be cool. But for now, got those. Got my weightlifting shoes. This is my Metcon belt. So I really only use this for like conditioning. Sometimes I'll wear it for like a heavy clean and jerk, but I'd rather wear my Eleiko, which I keep at my desk. But got my Exo Sleeves belt, pair of Exo Sleeves knee sleeves, I think those are called. I got my RPM Scout rope. I got my RPM regular jump rope backup, and my RPM competition rope. So I keep 3 jump ropes on me at all times. You never know when you're gonna break one. So it's nice to keep a couple of those. And now we get to just the random crap that I keep in here. So these I actually don't really use these, but I keep wrist wraps in here in case my wrist hurt, gets sore. I gotta do a lot of overhead squats. It's really the only movement that I use those for is like sets of overhead squats for reps of 10 or more. I don't wear them to snatch or anything like that, but still good to have them just in case. Another junk headband. This one's not as dirty as that one because it wasn't in the chalk pocket. Girlfriend got me a little bag of therapy bands. I use this to like warm my hips up. So like Wad Fitters got a nice little kit that I got for my birthday. Shin sleeves. I like these for rope climbs, and sometimes when I'm doing heavy deadlifts, if I already have a cut on my shin, I'll cover it. That way I don't reopen it. But I've been good with not cutting my shins up lately. So really these only get used for rope climbs, and half the times I just use my knee sleeves anyways for the same thing. But I keep those just in case. I got my Hyper Ice Sphere and my Supernova. So I like the giant ball that I can put on my butt and it makes my knots go away. This one vibrates and this one is just a useless ball. So I like to keep some mobility products. These are the money makers right here. These are my pulling straps. Barbell Beast, baby. Third Pull Apparel. I've had these things for like 2 years now and they're barely even fraying. So these are the best pulling straps I've ever had. Deadlifts, snatches, whatever you got, high volume, use them and abuse them, they'll hold up. This guy, he's lost, he doesn't know. He's supposed to be in the chalk pocket, so we're just gonna put him over there. We have an empty bag. So sometimes I like to keep an empty bag in my bag for garbage, but it doesn't actually hold garbage, it just is garbage. Voodoo floss bands that sometimes I wrap them up and sometimes I don't. So like, for example, this one is just kind of sitting in here taking up space, and this one was rolled up. So I like to keep a mess. I like controlled chaos in my life, so I don't want to be too organized because then it looks like I got my stuff together, but I don't want to be too messy because then it looks like I'm a slob. So just, 50-50 controlled chaos. So it's all good. Now, not everywhere you go when you travel has bands, or at least the bands with the intensity that you want. So I always keep a light and a medium band for shoulder prep. So I like to keep these in my bag. Got these at Wodapalooza a couple years ago, and they've worked pretty much everywhere I went, just in case I need them. And last but not least, I got one of my bands fell out of my bag, so I got to put that with that. Anything else in here? I got a roll of hockey tape and some garbage. But essentially, that's it. King Kong bags holds a lot of stuff, and they're virtually invincible, so you never got to worry about it breaking down. Super industrial, holds everything in nice and tight. You can pack it full, stretch the zipper as far as possible. Everything's really industrial. The buckles are really nice and heavy duty, so you don't have to worry about overloading it and anything breaking. So all in all, best quality product on the market when it comes to duffels and backpacks.